This was Showdown in Little China. This won't no fuck. This is Showdown in Chinatown. This won't no Little Tokyo. I don't even know what city they're in. Los Angeles.
I didn't even know there was a Little Tokyo.
I just thought like it was always Chinatown.
I thought they were in LA. They look like they're in LA.
I guess they're in LA, but I don't get the whole concept. Okay, never mind. I lied. I get the idea that like Dolph Lundgren was raised in Japan. He was raised there for 4 motherfucking years, and then he was in an orphanage.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that, so don't ask me.
He had a picture of the Japanese American orphanage, like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, did he grow up in Japan or not? He was a child.
Maybe he grew up in an orphanage in Japan.
But wouldn't he get sent back to America?
Yeah, like homie didn't have grandparents or something.
You know what this goddamn movie needed, Steve?
What?
Subtitles so I could fucking understand what the hell's going on.
You didn't understand what was going on?
Dude, half this movie is in Japanese.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, not half of it.
Damn near half of it is in
like,
Japanese.
Hey, man, that's because of Shang Tsung, son.
He was great. I liked him a lot.
Dude, that fucking the dirty looks he'd always give, like goddamn, man.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, it would have been better if he took some fucking souls in this movie. That'd have been some shit.
That's what the look he was given.
Yeah, that look was like, fucked up. Hey, Ron.
He was a prick, man. That one fucking goon took his finger off for him.
And then he stabbed
him. Again, the whole thing's in Japanese, so I don't know exactly what was going on. But then he killed him.
Well, I guess, don't quote me on this. I ain't Japanese. But like that honor system and shit. I mean, remember like John Wick? Well, you never saw the third one. He cuts his finger off to show loyalty, fealty, whatever they call it, and shit like that. So it's like in Japan, they got what I call the harikiri, where they stab themselves. But it's like
harikiri.
Hey, you like hot dogs? But it's like they got that. But then also when they chop the finger off, that's to show like, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I dishonored you.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, so by him chopping his finger off, he should have been like, sins absolved. Motherfucker's like, nope, you're dead.
Yeah, right when he did it, he should have just got up and walked the fuck away.
I mean, the only thing I really learned from this movie was obviously Tia Carrere. This is where she got her job for Wayne's World, her start as a singer. Because then she moved on from being a lounge singer to a rock star.
Yeah.
Congratulations, girl.
She didn't want to stay with Dolph, okay?
And then the fact that, oh my God, like, for real, Dolph Lundgren. You had the same outfit this whole goddamn movie until the end.
Listen, this is a cheap movie. They don't got wardrobe money, okay?
Nah.
That last outfit he was in, that was just some shit the fucking writer had in his closet.
Like, I would understand if, like, Row House, like Patrick Swayze wore, like, the gi shirt. Like, if Dolph Lundgren wears a shit like that because he's all immersed in the Japanese culture and shit like that, but he's wearing, like, a fucking tank top with some hammer pants and a leather jacket. Like,
yeah, I would have loved if he would have had one of those fucking gi shirts, dude.
Hell yeah, I'd have been like, okay, dude's immersed in it.
This shit was fucking tight.
Because
it's a mix of both cultures.
And then also, you think about this. So where the movie, like, didn't it start with, like, the...
I don't know where this movie started.
What I don't get, it was like an underground fight.
Oh, yeah, it was like a... Yeah.
And then he come jumping through the fucking rafters into the ring. And then, dude, these guys, I guess the Yakuza or whatever, they need some fucking shooting lessons. Because they shooting everybody but what they want to shoot. Motherfuckers ain't even ducking and they're not getting shot.
I was going to say, man, this is another movie with another failed assassination attempt.
Yeah, they just wanted to kill like the promoter looking dude.
He had to have been like, you might be right. He might just be like the dude who runs that fucking fight or something. But I thought that he was going to be like another gang leader, and that's why they were there to assassinate him.
That one dude goes, I'll bet 5,000 on the new guy. He's like, that's a good bet. Like, man, they should have beat the shit out of Dolph Lundgren.
How do those bets work? I see that. I mean, you see this kind of shit in like all these movies where everyone's just like holding money up.
Yeah.
Like how do you like keep track of all that shit?
I bet on this. Yeah, you gotta have it.
Because it's always just like one guy just like taking all the money.
And then what?
There's no one like writing anything down.
Yeah. Why couldn't I just walk up and be like, I bet 3,000 on the winner. Like, well, who's this guy to say no? The fuck you didn't. Show me on the fucking paper. Give me some evidence.
No one has any receipts. Nothing.
Yeah. No. And then if I like bet on somebody and they lose, well, if I just walk out, In these movies, it don't seem like, again, like you said, nobody's taking accountability of these fucking bets.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. But again, there was never any like details about like why the Yakuza's coming to take over.
No.
And then you would think like the very next scene.
I do like that they're bringing meth.
Oh yeah, ice.
Was this like one of the first time? This is I think one of the first movies we've done where like meth was the drug.
Yeah.
And meth wasn't really in America yet.
No.
Like it hadn't like taken over.
He's bringing that shit from Japan. This motherfucker.
Because they even call it out in the movie. They're like, if meth becomes like a national drug, it would be like a fucking catastrophe.
It's called ice. It was big in Japan, but I haven't seen it much here. It makes rock look like decaf, babe. If it breaks wide, there's gonna be a plague like you have never seen.
And guess
and
what,
look where we are.
Y'all predicted it.
Yeah.
Showdown in Little Tokyo tried to give y'all the fucking business and you didn't listen.
Meth is like crack on crack.
You know? And also this movie, Brandon Lee can still dodge bullets.
I know,
man. Dude, I'm sorry. He had a promising career.
Of course.
I would have liked to seen like where he would have went.
He got killed by a piece of shrapnel.
Yeah. In Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yeah.
2 hours away, man.
Not that long after this.
No, it was like a couple years.
Yeah.
It is 91. I want to say The Crow was like 94.
I think so, yeah.
It's like, damn, dude.
It's probably shot in, 93?
Probably. So, I mean, he didn't have much longer after this. And, I mean, he wasn't bad. I like the fact that out of the two main stars, he was the one that would have had the Asian upbringing, and they're acting like he didn't know shit.
Yeah.
And knowing good and damn well Dolph Lundgren didn't have no Asian fucking upbringing.
He sounds just like Eastern European.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
you ain't fooling nobody.
He's not that bad in this movie. Really?
He's not as bad as I thought he was gonna
He's
be.
not great.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be, like, way worse. I thought he was just going to, like, be, like, that oddball standing out the whole time. Like, this just doesn't fit.
Yeah. The only time that I, like, really cringed was, like, when he was on the torture rack. That was pretty fucking bad.
Like, why was he stripped down to his fucking Under Armour boxers and fucking Brandon Lee still had clothes on?
Because he just got done fucking.
Yeah, but they could have gave my man some fucking jeans or something.
No, that's part of the torture.
Get dressed, bitch.
It's humiliation tactics. Look at Dolph's tiny penis.
Yeah, I'm going to shock it.
Yeah.
But that was reminiscent of Rambo for me. When the Viet Cong had him strung up, they were zapping his ass.
Yeah.
But
It's like Hot Shots.
Hot Shots, part deuce.
The popcorn start coming on.
But no, like, what I thought, like, after that first scene and how Dolph Lundgren was at the restaurant, he saw the same guys from the night before coming in there. Why didn't he just blast them? You know what I'm saying? He just walks up
Are you
like,
talking about Dolph or the guys?
either one of them should have shot his
I
ass.
don't know.
Because the fact that, like, he got to walk up.
All right, come on, guys, don't do this. If I don't get breakfast, I get real grumpy. I don't think you like me grumpy.
Who the fuck's eating sushi for breakfast?
We have another fucking movie where the fucking hero destroys this lady's fucking business. They're supposed to be friends, man.
Yeah. She was like, I'm too much woman for you. So you know what? He took that fucking goddamn friend zone shit and smashed her business.
If he would have just waited, like they would have just left. Right?
Yeah.
And then you could go outside and take care of it. You don't gotta fuck her entire business
Yeah.
up.
You smashed her fucking rack.
You know
kicked
she's
the dude out a
fucking
fucking window.
illegal. This business isn't legal. You know all this shit ain't fucking. She don't have insurance,
You
man.
know what should have happened? After this scene was done and he beat these dudes' asses, he should have been like, yeah, fuck you in the friend zone, bitch. That's what you get. You should have taken my advances.
Yeah.
Like,
Should have sucked my dick.
whoa.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he could have been like, you should have let me take you out to the Sizzler for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
What we're trying to say is it's her fault. This is all her fault.
But, yeah, why didn't he shoot these motherfuckers and arrest them? You knew they were gangsters. You knew they were bad people. Like, again, last night they shot up a fucking underground place. Man, guess what? There's your crime. All these...
Well, yeah, that's the weird fucking thing about this shit. He knows for a fact
Yeah. That they...
that's them.
Exactly. It's not like
He
there's
could have
some
just
new
pulled
people.
his gun and arrested them, right?
And then I was dying when Brandon Lee walks up and he's like ducking, and then he's like what in the fuck is he doing? Just walk in. And now he's got to fight this dude. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't know that was gonna be your partner? Come on, man.
Yeah, they were meeting there.
Yeah. Like, what?
Who
the
else
hell?
would this guy be?
It's like, we're both cops.
Please drop it!
Like, you would think you would know who this giant man is.
Had fucking
giant
5 ex-partners.
Aryan man.
What's funny is the fact that all his ex-partners were like chubby, old Asian dudes.
Yeah.
No shit, they weren't going to work out because he's going gung-ho, and they're like, man, I'm trying to get in retirement, motherfucker. I got like 3 years. Like,
That's a weird thing about this movie. We don't get a lot of the, like, cop shit.
well, no, you don't get cop shit because,
Like, turn in your badge and gun. You're out of control.
yeah, like all these movies, the fucking cops are fucking worse than the criminals, man.
Yeah, they destroy cities.
They destroy everything.
They're like superheroes.
I ain't never seen nobody get fucking arrested. Like, we saw one guy go to an interrogation room,
Who, God knows what happened to that fucking guy.
and then he broke his own neck.
What's he doing?
Mother.
That was nuts.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
like,
I forgot about that.
like, god damn, like,
You're like, you know what's weird about that? He would have been fine. Like, Yakuza wasn't, like, a big gang in that area, so he could have just went to fucking jail.
or I liked it when they ripped his shirt open and he saw the claw tattoo, and he was like,
Oh, he goes to
and he starts
flashbacks.
choking him. Okay, well now you got police fucking brutality because you can't be choking people like that.
He
Like,
gets let go. Yeah.
like,
Swear to
What?
God, dude, I zoned out in half this fucking movie.
I mean,
I was like, if I don't know what you're fucking saying, man, I don't have a problem with foreign films, but like, I gotta know what the hell's.
but this wasn't supposed to be a foreign film. You know what I'm saying? This
It
wasn't like,
should like this movie needed to be fucking directed by a goddamn Japanese person.
maybe not, because then Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee, they'd have been talking like so, and then they'd have been like, mouth still moving and words still coming out, and like you're like, whoa, this ain't adding up. Like,
I'm just saying, during this time, there was a lot of good Japanese directors. Why not just have, instead of having, I can't remember this fucking guy's name. I'm completely blanking on it, but he did like Firestarter and Commando.
oh shit,
Yeah.
and again, all these kind of movies.
And then watching this movie, I look back at those movies and I was like, someone else was in control.
Somebody's running this shit, man.
Because the rest of his fucking resume is fucking trash.
I mean, it's like, again, like all these cop movies. Who the fuck is holding the police accountable? That's my thing about these.
No, it's the 80s, man.
The 80s
Or
and
the
the 90s.
90s.
You know, like, cops weren't doing this shit in the real world. Like, what if a cop in the real world started doing it? Guess what? You're in a fucking courtroom. You're getting brought up on charges. You're going to jail.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's like, it's weird that there isn't cop shit in this movie because, like, we have that one scene and that's it.
Like,
And the rest of the movie, they have gone completely rogue.
oh, fuck yeah. Because, again, it's like one of the things where I understand if you pull a gun on a cop, they shoot you. Okay, guess what? Now you do all the paperwork. Guess what? It gets solved. It was justified. Not, guy pulls a gun on you. You shoot him. Now I'm going to go burn half this fucking city down looking for all the rest of his little buddies.
Yeah,
Like,
they're leaving bodies around.
yeah.
In fact, they run away from the cops.
Yeah, they run away from a crime scene later. In the movie.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, man.
Yeah, this is gonna sound strange coming from a cop. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Like,
What?
why?
All you can do is walk out and be like, these motherfuckers in this bathhouse attacked us.
Yeah,
I killed this dude in one tub. I shot all these other fuckers.
yeah, just pull your badges out.
I
Be
mean,
like, hey, this is.
I did like the fact that Dolph Lundgren, I was like trying to count all his shots. And there was a couple times he reloaded. Not enough, but at least
The only
he tried.
time I saw it was Brandon Lee after that scene reloads.
Well, yeah, he had to, because if you watch that scene in the bathhouse, his gun's pulled back and he shot all the rounds. But it's like, or Okay, hold up. We got to talk about the blonde chick. Like, all she did was, like, warn, I guess, that promoter dude. But then when she was like...
I could do you, even in front of these guys.
I think I'll do you.
He's all back there. You know, dude had a chub, grabbing some titties and shit, and then he chopped her head off. Like, what?
Rude.
Yeah, that bitch had a nice body.
You know the weird...
You could have got some booty, man. I mean, what the fuck? You'd have had it if you could.
We don't know if he may have still fucking banged. We don't know.
Oh, God. No
We
head
don't
on her.
know.
Blood shooting on the desk. He's got his guys watching this. Like, you see the uncut fucking footage. Like, later when he shows it, he's like, he showed home chick, Tia Carrera. He's like, watch this. And he showed her the footage, and it's like chick with no head. He's just banging her. Like, what the fuck? It's what do to you if you keep getting fucking mouthy.
The weird shit about that, like the whole, like, they film everything, that doesn't really mean anything.
No. I mean, granted, all that showed me was watch what the fuck you're saying around these establishments because
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't really come into play, though.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like, it seems like they did that just for this bit.
Yeah. I mean, it came back later when, I want to say they had footage of her talking about shit. What was her fucking name, man?
I don't think they did.
They had other scenes where it was like...
They watched them get fucking tortured.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it was then. Her name was Minako.
Okay.
Tia Carrera. Like, this is going to be easier. But it's like...
I didn't know anybody's name in this movie.
Like, come the hell on, man. But, I mean, I recognize a lot of the goons, because they play bit parts in a lot of movies, man.
Sure, yeah.
I can't tell you their name, but then again, it's like, so he kidnaps Tia Carrera, and then he, like, pretty much rapes her. He's like, you're going to do what the fuck I tell you.
Beauty must be possessed and protected. I will own you and you will appreciate it.
No, please don't!
What?
Yeah, I thought, is that what happened? So does she get raped and that's why she's about to go through with seppuku?
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, he threw her on the bed, and then he was acting like he was going to do some shit. Showed her the footage of her friend getting decapitated, so it was like, you're going to do what I tell you, or...
And the next time we see her, she's about to kill herself.
Uh-huh. And Dolph Lundgren goes and assault... This whole scene had me fucked up. Because I was like, the first minute he shot a motherfucker. Why is she still upstairs? Is this soundproof house? You don't hear the commotion?
She just has some fucking, like, loop music playing loud as shit.
Yeah. She had some fucking earbuds in that we didn't know about. And fucking, she was like, no, I'm going through with this. And then...
She was just super focused, Steve.
And all the motherfuckers, like, even when he ran in the room and then picked her up and ran out the balcony, dude sitting right there with a gun, why didn't he shoot him?
Yeah, I think he tried.
And then the fact that he jumped off the roof and then hiding behind the car, and then
Picks
while
it
he
up.
was trying to pick up the car, his head was right here. They could have just blasted
Oh, I
his
know,
ass.
dude. I was thinking that the whole time. Because the first thing I thought was like, oh, this is impressive. He's like running around carrying her. That's pretty impressive. And then he fucking flips the car over.
Yeah, of course, we didn't talk about beginning when the first time when the goons escaped the underground fucking boxing fighting shit, and he jump kicked over the car.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
God damn.
I would have rather his bottom leg got caught and he fucking got hit. Cut.
Gets hooked on the convertible top.
Like, he just, pew! Like, god damn.
It should have been that moment for those guys who were like, all right,
We ain't fucking with this
maybe
dude.
we shouldn't fuck with this guy.
This dude is a better martial artist than us, and we're fucking from Japan. What the fuck? Like, Jesus, they didn't learn in class. And now I need a Showdown in Little Tokyo prequel where it's his years from 4 to now where he learned his martial arts in this fucking orphanage. This wasn't no orphanage, man. It was like a little Nazi death camp. You're going to fucking do martial arts, you know? Like,
The weirdest shit, too, like, I would have assumed, I think he had already been taking martial arts because his dad and fucking the Soul Stealer were fucking friends. But we don't actually get that story. It's brought up multiple times.
Yeah, that's why we need a prequel, man.
But the story itself is never explained.
Or I like...
I don't even think we get the reason why he killed his parents.
No, we don't. He just murdered him. I would think that, like, his daddy worked for the government. He has info on him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something bad, some blackmail, or who knows. And then he murdered him. But I did like the fact when they finally come face to face at like the bar or whatever, which, goddamn, they done been fighting in this bar. And every time Dolph Lundgren is in a fucking establishment, whether it be that restaurant, this fucking nightclub, I gotta trash some fucking furniture. You can't just fight this man. You gotta throw him through a table. Like, motherfucker, you are racking up a bill.
My favorite instance of that is when Brandon Lee throws the fucking stool at that guy. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that had the water hose in the fucking bath
He
house.
just fucking whips the stool.
He was
at
like,
him.
man, I'm gonna hit you with it. And then the fact that the hose stayed going, Dolph Lundgren's now in the water with the sumo man, stabs him, and then puts the hose in his mouth. So the fuck, like, fat man couldn't have just taken the hose out.
Well, he was dying, Steve.
He drowned.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Or he was just playing dead. He was like, all right, I lost.
Yeah. Well, he was playing dead because they didn't really kill this man.
You don't know that.
You know, I don't know it. That's right. But then, like I said, when he came across Shang Tsung and he was like telling Brandon Lee, be polite. And then right out the fucking gate,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Like, last time I saw you, you had a complete face. Like, bitch, you still got a complete face. You just got fucking scarred.
And of course, we get the classic, I knew you would come for me one day. You're like, bro.
I knew you would come someday. You saved me the trouble of waiting.
I don't think that's what happened. I think you came to him.
Yeah, first off, let's not get it twisted here. You got bested by a fucking 4-year-old.
Yeah, you got sliced up
This
by a child.
4-year-old fucked you up, man. Like,
Yeah.
no. Guess what? If you would have been a fucking Billy Badass, you just killed his parents. You got to kill the witness.
Yeah, and you didn't kill him.
No, you let him live. He just ran the fuck off and hid in his treehouse.
He sliced you in the face, and then would you just walk away?
That's funny as shit. Like, if I was Dolph Lundgren, I'd have looked at all his little goons and been like, yeah, your fucking boss got punked by a 4-year-old. Imagine what a grown man's gonna fucking do to you, you fucking old crusty bitch. Jesus Christ. You know, and like that scene right there where all the goons had the guns on him, it's like reminiscent of all these other movies where, like Tombstone, when he's got the gun on Ike, and he's like, oh, they'll kill you. He's like, not before I split your head into like a canoe. You know, like that shit, like, okay. Yeah, I'm going to get killed, but guess what? I'm taking your ass with me.
See, that should always bother me, because, like, is that what would happen? Because I feel like you could just kill that person and be fine.
Yeah, I feel like you just shoot him in the fucking head and it's done.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't...
It's like the only risk is, like, you shoot him in the head and their hand
clenches.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Let's test this theory.
Yeah, let's. I got a couple pistols in the bedroom. Let's try this out.
Pistolas. Yeah. but then back to where he kidnaps Tia Carrera, takes her to the house. You'll be safe here. And this had to be like a safe house because this wasn't his motherfucking house.
The first place?
Yeah, this is a place he built. Because he's so immersed in the Asian culture, he's got...
Wait, are you talking about the first place?
Yeah, the first place.
Okay.
Because they had the like tub outside, and then she's like, close your eyes.
No, that's the second place.
I thought that was the first place.
The first place he takes her, I think, is to his place. Like his like apartment. Because that's when he gives her the shotgun, remember?
Oh, yeah. So like
And this is like where the grossest line I think I've ever heard. Not the grossest line, but it made me cringe when I heard it.
What?
Okay, so they're in like his apartment or something, and he gives her the shotgun. And he's like, shoot anybody that comes in or whatever. And she's like, what if it's you? And he says,
You won't see me coming.
I know
and then
you're getting at
what is the later, the callback to that line is after they fuck, she says, I heard you coming that time.
Yeah, like.
That time, I heard you coming.
It's like,
what the fuck?
When I heard, I was like,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
But the fact that she jumped in the fucking made hot tub.
Stunt tits, by the way.
Yeah, and was like, close your eyes. Like, now you're in there all topless. And then when she comes to that room and he's like, oh, you couldn't sleep? Man, you knew she wanted some dick. Don't get it twisted and be like, I'll stay on my side. No, that's not gonna fucking work. When in the history of our life Has it ever worked when you're sleeping in your fucking bed and some chick's like, I just want to come in here. Man, we're going to be fucking.
Yeah.
Like, that's just all it is. It'd have been funny if she, like, reached over and Dolph Lundgren was like, you said you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Get the fuck to sleep.
To bed.
Go to fucking sleep, bitch. I don't fuck witnesses.
I'm gay.
Yeah. I love Brandon in the other room.
You read me wrong.
Yeah. I like dick. Like, Jesus. That would have been fucking way better. But you had to have a sex scene where her riding him all of 2 minutes and then he just nuts. Like,
2
God
minutes,
damn,
that was
not
generous.
even-
More like 5 seconds.
She was like, bounce, bounce. Oh!
I couldn't get over that line, dude. I like half stopped paying attention to them. I was like, geez, what the?
I
heard you coming that time.
But like,
The fuck are you saying?
God damn, lady. Like,
I was like, that's some shit you would hear in a porno.
yeah. You know what would have been better? If he turned it back around and be like, you felt it too, all up inside you. You're pregnant, lady. Like, Jesus. This movie getting dark real quick.
God.
I heard you that time. Like, well, guess what? You wait 35 minutes, you're going to hear me again.
Yeah. Ugh.
Or why don't he just, like all loud and obnoxious?
Like dude from Hard Ticket. Do
Jesus Christ. Like, did I just suck your fucking soul out? Like, God damn. Be like, cut, Dolph, this is not a death scene. You ain't got to grunt like that, okay? This is supposed to be a sex scene, okay? Stop making weird noises. The director's cut has got him doing that. All right, Dolph, you're going to bust a nut here. Okay, you ready? Action. Ah! Like, just yelling. What the fuck?
knowing him would have been like,
You like that? Like, if he dies, he dies. Like, well, Jesus. But no, that's when they get kidnapped and they get tortured.
Yeah.
And then again, oh my fucking
how did they
God.
know where the fuck they were?
Yeah.
This is a random handmade house in the middle of the fucking woods.
Yeah. They're Yakuza, man. They know shit.
I guess.
But again, when they got him tortured, and then when they watch, where does man get a fucking TV in his car at? Because he's like, oh, it's like America. All that's missing is some popcorn. I literally thought when he was like pushing her a little bit, I thought he was about to put her head down. Like, what the fuck?
Round 2.
Yeah.
Fight!
Flawless victory. Fatality, my children. What? Oh my God. But then when Dolph Lundgren kills the dude, they see it on the video. They're like, what plan is this? Okay, we're all going to drive our cars away, pull their car up, because we know for a fact, like,
Yeah, it's kind of wild that they had this already worked out.
how about,
If you already knew that this was going to happen, why are you not just putting a bullet in both of their heads?
thank you. Why not when they walk out and get in the car, just light the fucking car up Bonnie and Clyde style?
The
Kill 'em.
theatrics. I mean, when, like, why? My point is, why are you torturing them? What is the point?
Because I really thought,
You're not getting any info.
because I can tell you right now, as soon as they got in the car, I thought one of the big magnets was going to come down and pick up the car. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I didn't know it was going to be a fucking forklift that they could have just jumped out the other goddamn side before they got to the compactor.
True.
But they're in a compactor. And then the fact that the guy is walking up the fucking stairs beside where the car's going up. What, he just, fuck it, I'm going back down, I'm tired. Now they break out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could have just shot the fucking, when they broke out of it.
Steve, they could have just shot them when they kidnapped them. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they could have done?
You know, there's literally no reason for them to have been taken to that place to begin with.
Yeah. They could have shot Dolph Lundgren in the goddamn fucking the restaurant at the beginning, and we wouldn't have had this fucking movie.
Even if we got that far, like, there's no reason you need this girl, and there's no reason you need either of these cops alive.
Yeah. Because you've already got
You could have
the
just...
Bloods, the Crips, and the Hells Angels to do your distribution.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that's who the fuck they were supposed to be. To
Yeah.
smuggle your beer and your meth.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and they don't know. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee don't even really know anything about that either.
No. They have no clue.
So you could have just set that fucking house on fire.
It's not till later.
Or you could just walked in and fucking killed him.
When she tells him about, oh, he owns Red Dragon Beer, and then he's like, this son of a bitch put the claw on the fucking logo. Like,
dun, dun, dun. Oh, no.
I mean, it's called
What
Red
was
Dragon
this? Was the beer supposed to be infused with meth or something?
Maybe that's just how they smoke it
Why
in the
did
bottles.
when that guy falls into that vat and it seems like he's like burning like it's acid or something.
Yeah. Like, what?
Wasn't
the
it just
fuck?
beer?
Like,
Was
oh,
it-
I'm gonna get to that shit too, though. But they play dead, and he's like, "We'll play dead."
For this little shit
Yeah, like-
montage.
What? And you would think after this they would have just killed fucking home chick and been done with it, but they keep her around. Dolph Lundgren got to dress up like some kabuki fucking warrior. I don't
Again,
get it.
this had to just been some shit in someone's closet, dude. Because
Yeah, like,
I've
yo, man.
never like this looks like some fucking half-baked Mortal Kombat shit.
It'd have been a lot better if he had them wooden shoes with like the planks on the bottom. You know, like,
yeah, sure, man.
Like, come on,
At
man.
least,
You want
like-
to fit the style, fit the
Yeah,
style, dude.
You want to make him look cool, like dress him up like Samurai Jack, dude.
Yeah, some shit. Not this weird shit you got going. But they go there.
Looks like some Party City shit.
They get enough. Goddamn. God rest that soul. It's like, it's gone now. But again, more incidents of you can't shoot shit. And now also more incidents of these motherfuckers are going to be fucking fired from the force. Brandon Lee blew up this whole fucking factory.
Yeah. Mhm.
You have the right to be dead.
Like, you
With
could have just
one
let my
lighter.
man burn to death in that fucking shit because the light burn. But no, you got to throw a lighter in there.
I don't understand what. Like, I guess that's what I'm getting at. I don't understand why it's flammable. I thought this is where the beer was made.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is
Because that dude falls in and he's like, ah!
yeah. And you would think
I was like, are these vats of acid? Like,
Like-
is it liquid meth? Like, what's happening?
you would think if you're throwing some shit in there to blow up, it's like newsflash, my man.
And they're all connected because they all blow up.
Yeah, that whole factory would have been fucked. Everybody would have been dead in that place.
Yeah. The fumes alone.
Yeah, like you'd have some fucking lung disease,
Cancer,
afterwards or something.
for sure.
Like what the fuck, man? But then they get out and they chase Shang Tsung down the motherfucking street, which this is the dumbest shit ever. When he's like, I got this, or whatever. I forgot what he said, but he's like, I got this.
Well, he's basically just like, don't fucking interfere.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens. If he kills me, he kills me.
Like, what?
For honor.
Hi, stay out of this. I'm not gonna stand here and watch him kill you.
That's what happens, yes, you are.
Okay. Kick his ass, samurai.
Yeah, like, fuck some honor, man. Like,
Just shoot him.
yeah. Boom! Problem solved, motherfucker.
God
Guess
damn.
who's dishonorable? This guy. Guess who's alive? Also, this guy.
Or at this point, I'm surprised the whole goddamn, what is it, Little Tokyo,
Yeah.
doesn't just gang up and fucking jump his ass.
That'd been funny. Midgets start beating the
Yeah.
shit out of him. But no, everybody's watching this sword fight. And then, again, internal affairs be all up on these motherfuckers' asses, just like every other goddamn cop movie, because he stabs my man, lunges him at a fucking... It looked like a goddamn entertainment dartboard where
Yeah.
you throw and
You
then-
say
oh,
lunge, I say throws him like a dart.
yeah.
At a weird firework that for some reason explodes.
Blows the fuck up.
I don't know why.
I said this whole movie.
It's not good.
It's an hour 18 minutes, so you get a short goddamn episode. I thought there was like more to it, but then again, I ain't seen this movie since I was like a kid.
It's okay. Like some of the fighting stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like some of the fighting shit, but then again,
But
if
the-
you think about it, if this is like the Yakuza mob, it was like, why are these two guys so much better than them? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the Yakuza, they know martial arts and they've been practicing for fucking years, you know. So it's like these guys were just like street level goons.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting fucked up, and I'm like, to me, it'd be more realistic if it was like John Wick fights where like these guys are assassins, but it's like Yakuza. I would expect them to all be
Yeah, there's no
not experts, but at least good enough to hold their own where
One,
these two
like-
cops wouldn't be just chucking them around.
Yeah, it was weird. Only that one dude was that bald guy.
Yeah.
He was. But that's it. And like this movie just doesn't it doesn't build the world at all. Like you kind of know that some things have happened, but it's like you don't know why. Like nothing is really explained naturally through the movie.
No. And then again, it's like with the cop shit. There's no real cop shit in this film. It's all
they might as well
rogue officer shit.
They might as well not be cops.
No. They might as well just be hired guns or something, you know?
I don't care what the fuck.
Yeah, not cops because, again, they're not following no police procedures. Like when they saved Tia Carrera and took her back to this house, it's not like they went to their superiors and was like, this girl's a witness, we're keeping her protected. You know, they just did it on their own accord. So it's like motherfuckers in the office are like, man, I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah, it's almost like everybody hates these two motherfuckers, so they just leave them be.
Yeah, just let them do what they want. Man, we'll get a bill. It'll be good. Man, the city will pay for it. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Or no one gives a shit about fucking Chinatown or whatever.
No.
Like, at least, like, we could have had a line like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, nobody gives a shit about
like,
Little
no one
Tokyo.
gives a fuck about this place.
Except these guys.
Yeah.
Or, really, this one dude.
Right.
Because Brandon Lee he was new to this.
Brandon Lee said he was from the Asian department.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is that?
There's an Asian department. Like what the
what
fuck's going on in the 90s,
The fuck does that mean?
That's semi-racist. You know what I'm saying? That's like you're just targeting Asians. I'm from the Asian side of the police department.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
What? Like
you just deal with Asian crime?
Yeah, like is Asian crime really that big of a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like
I would assume in this area, sure.
Well, yeah, in fucking Chinatown, I'm guessing. Like I don't see a lot of fucking white dudes or African Americans going out there fucking with them. It's like Asian on Asian crime, but it's like I've never heard a police department be like Asian task force. Like that's racist as shit, man.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, like be like, okay, guess what? So you mean to tell me in like New York, let's say the Bronx or something, it's like we got African American task force, like,
Black division.
In Kentucky, we got the Caucasian fucking police division. Like what? Stop your bullshit. There are no divisions. Straight up. This is some Nazi shit right here. Like,
I don't understand it.
Like, no.
Because it's a throwaway line. It's not like anything like that's ever talked about again.
No.
I feel like the Asian division or whatever the fuck he says is just a one-man task force.
One dude wants to do it. But like, you know what?
And it's Brandon Lee.
Like normally it's always this rich white dude behind shit. You got this dude in the police force. It's like, no. Y'all got it wrong. It's this Asian fella. He's behind everything. Like, oh, give this guy a task force. It's this one dude in like the belly of the fucking police department down there in the bottom, like Milton office space.
Yeah, he's like the
with
molder.
a filing cabinet.
Yeah, he's a molder of the fucking LAPD.
He's like, I'm telling you guys, it's the fucking Asians. And y'all are going to listen to me. And they're like, get in the fucking basement.
Yeah, and someone was just like, okay.
Look.
You're now the head of the fucking Asian task force.
It's the 90s. It's not like it is nowadays, 2023. We ain't really got an HR department. We can't fire this guy for being a racist. He can just do whatever the fuck he wants. So it's better just leave him downstairs and have him work on shit himself.
And he was also dumb. He wanted to. I can't remember where he said he wanted to work. He says like, I want to transfer to somewhere, and Dolph is like, that's not the LAPD. That's the state troopers.
Be like, okay, bye.
Like, can you not transfer between like departments like that?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if you transfer or you'd have to like put an application in or something like that. I don't know. Like maybe if you're into like LAPD. Obviously, I think, you could transfer to, like, the detective division, narcotics, shit like that. Or maybe this Asian task force, if this is the thing.
Listen, I don't know what being a cop is, okay?
Yeah,
I don't know what goes into that.
I mean, I'm thinking you could stay in, like, your own shit, but if you tried to go from, like, L.A. to New York, I mean, I guess you could transfer if they got an open spot.
I don't know.
You can't just, like, show up, like, hey, man, I'm here to work, baby.
It's the 90s, baby.
Yeah. I want to join the Asian task force with old Harold in the fucking basement. Like, God damn it. Why are you buying into Harold's shit? Like,
I wonder if meth came from fucking Japan.
I don't know, man.
Because that's what they make it sound like.
I thought it came from a trailer park.
Yeah, so did I. I assumed.
Japan got some trailer parks?
Maybe it came from Japan.
You know what? Y'all heard it here
Does
first.
Japan
That
have
came from Japan.
Does Japan have a meth problem?
Maybe in the early 90s they did, and then they shipped it all to America. Mm-hmm. They were like, yo, we don't want to be known for this bullshit.
It doesn't matter. I really don't have much.
Just like COVID.
I got nothing
started
else.
in China, and they just sent it over here. No, they're just joking.
They shipped it over.
Conspiracy theorist bullshit.
The Asian division from China fucking brought it over, especially for us.
Chinese police department, Japanese police department, whoever.
It was Jackie Chan.
Rumbling
COVID
drums.
was
goddamn
Rush Hour 4.
But I'm gonna give this movie 3 headless bimbos out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm right there with you. I'm giving it 3 audible comes out of 10.
I heard that.
I will never get over. I don't know why that had affected me so deeply.
That is such a like you. I
It was
heard the
uncouth.
lines.
Like if someone said that to me, I'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I heard
man?
you coming. What?
I heard you coming that time.
Next time, be like this.
She did a callback after
Next
sex.
time, like.
I would have vomited into her mouth.
Shit,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I heard you coming. Get the fuck off me with that bullshit. Like, what are you yapping about now? Go back to your fucking room. That's what she did. She came to get some dick in that room, and then she was going back to her room because it's all fucking nasty on the mattress now.
Yeah.
Because she fucking damn creamed all over the place, and she left him to sleep in it. In his Under Armours.
We needed like a ridiculous sound effect when he came, like a shotgun blast.
That's why they call me Sledgehammer Girl. Like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm fucking done with this shit.
I'm done with this movie. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Leave us comments. Tell us what you want us to do.
Yeah, give us some decent fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, give us some funny shit too. Not comedy. Comedy's a little tricky.
No, just terrible movies.
And actually, if you give us a recommendation, give us 3 movies. We will choose one of them. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we don't want you to give us one, and then it's like...
Titanic.
We've already done Titanic.
Which we have gotten recommended to us before.
Titanic?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
guess
like,
what? I'm only doing the last half. When everything's going to shit. I want to do the first half because that's all make-believe.
I'm sure there's plenty of shit to talk about Titanic, but it's like a fucking 10-hour movie, okay? I'm not fucking watching it.
The fucking old lady's the villain. This motherfucker spent all this money trying to find this diamond. She's got on her the whole time. You got to sit through this bullshit story, and then she chucks it in the ocean.
Which, like,
fucking bitch.
They have, like, little submarines. You can just go get that motherfucker.
But if they don't know she threw it and they're moving, you know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? And then you'd have to get her to talk because I think she dies.
They should have thrown her ass off that boat.
Fuck yeah, with a door. Been like, guess what? Reenactment, bitch.
Yeah.
Where's that fucking diamond at?
Who is the guy?
Billy Zane?
No, not Bill. No.
Leonardo?
No. The dude who's looking for the diamond.
Wasn't that like Bill Paxton?
Was it? Yeah, it was Bill Paxton. If he just would have run up and just grabbed her ankles and flipped her ass off that boat.
Been like, man, I gotta sit through this sob-ass bullshit story about how you were fucking some other fucking
How you killed a
homeless
guy.
dude.
Yeah, you killed a man, Rose.
You fucked the whole boat up. You're the reason they hit the iceberg.
There was debris. Even if, like, listen, I get it. Everyone's like, he could have fed on that fucking door. There was debris everywhere. You tell me you could
swim over and grab something
paddled
else.
your ass over to a fucking barrel or something?
No,
you could have Donkey Kong that
Rose
shit?
was like this. He was like, let me get on that door. Rose was like,
Get the
underwater.
fuck down.
Fuck you, Leo.
No one can see me banging a hobo.
Yeah, exactly. You ain't gonna fucking live to tell nobody this story about me getting fucking my picture drawn by you butt ass naked. Like, nobody gives a shit, Rose.
It's conspiracy.
But
She's
you gonna
the
tell
one.
that story in the fucking 90s, all fucking old and frail. Back when I was a kid, I sucked this homeless dude's dick. Like, yeah, where's the fucking jewel of the sea or whatever the fuck it was? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, we ain't doing Titanic.
Like, Rose, shut the fuck up. Where the goddamn hell is that diamond?
Yeah, you just got Titanic's review right there. 1 star for this line on
Rose,
the
if you don't shut up, I'm going to leave you on an iceberg, you fucking whore.
Heart attack ain't gonna get you, bitch. These fucking hands are gonna get you. Gonna beat your old ass. But I'm done.